Hello, and today we wanted to talk about a fantastic watch, the Ferdinand Berthoud FB1. But before going in the details of this exceptional tourbillon watch inspired by marine chronometers, I thought it would be necessary to come back on who is Ferdinand Berthoud, or more precisely, who was Ferdinand Berthoud. The brand Ferdinand Berthoud has been relaunched quite recently. And like often we go, okay, well, yet another relaunch by some people trying to benefit from some kind of name. But no, in this case we have to give much more credit to the endeavor, because not only this name is part of this little club of legendary watchmakers of the golden ages of watchmaking, late 17th, early 18th century, you know, these Breguet, Harrison and so forth, but the legitimacy and the authenticity of the man behind this project is simply unquestionable. So let's meet Karl-Fredrich Scheufele and go back on the super rich history and legacy Ferdinand Berthoud has left in the art and science of watchmaking. Some of you have probably seen Mr. Scheufele elsewhere, since he is at the helm of the watchmaking division of Chopard, his family business, and he is the one that developed the LUC department of the brand with its haute horlogerie expertise. So some solid grounds behind this relaunch of Ferdinand Berthoud. Let's go.
Ferdinand Berthoud is an unknown monument in the world of watchmaking. Well, his specialty was precision clocks and precision chronometers for navigation. He was watchmaker to the King of France, Louis XV, the XVI, and consequently even Napoleon. Well, one of his great contributions was also that he was one of those watchmakers who was ready to share knowledge. And in that respect, he wrote many books and illustrations, which consequently helped many other watchmakers to achieve their goals. He realized that, you know, knowledge can actually go over frontiers, and knowledge will take humanity further. And this is really the most important thing. It's not only about, you know, England and France. The revival of Berthoud started with my own discovery of Berthoud through collecting pocket watches and clocks. We bought for the Lyceum, our museum here in Fleurier, we bought a first piece of Berthoud. And I was so fascinated that I started reading about him, and nowadays we actually own a few more pieces of Berthoud, and this is really what sparked the interest and the whole development. And from there on, I wanted to find out if anyone ever tried to revive the name Berthoud, and I found that someone had actually registered the name, and I tried to acquire the name from this person, which subsequently I managed. And from there on, we owned the name Berthoud, and we had a nice collection of Berthoud, so I was well set to start the revival process in a way. And but the big question was really how Berthoud would have made a wristwatch today. And this was really quite a long reflection, and a lot of thoughts went into that process. If we would not have spent the last 20 years building this manufacture in Fleurier here, we probably would not have been able to master a Berthoud project, because in a way it was a bit of a masterpiece outside the LUC collection, of course, but it was kind of a masterpiece of 20 years of work. And you know, needless to say that everyone, including the Chopard manufacture team, are very proud of this.